I've worked for Citizens Advice for about 9 years now. In this role I've been in the role for 2 years, worked in Stockport for about 4 years. Citizens Advice is a charity. Lots of people don't know it's a charity. People often think it's part of the local authority or government quango or something like that. It is a charity, it's an independent charity. We support here in Stockport, we support about 10,000 people a year with somewhere in the region of about 17,000 issues. We support anybody, so anybody can turn up at our services and get support. One of the things that we do, or a number of things we do is support people with housing issues, benefit issues, debt issues. They're the key things we do. But also we support people who have an issue with a consumer problem, like they bought a car that's not correct or needs some work. They bought a holiday and that holiday wasn't right. So we support people with that sort of problem as well. So one of the big pieces for us over the next 3 years is about how we deliver services in a bit more of an innovative way. So innovation is quite key for us over the next 3 years. And one of the areas for development for us is how we use innovation to reach more clients, better serve our clients. We have huge demands on our phone service, for example. 4,500 people a month want to access our phone service. We haven't got the resources to deal with that. So how can we use tech or do things slightly different to better meet those clients? So I think there's a piece there for how businesses are better dealing with their phone services, for example, supporting us to learn from that and help us on that journey. Another piece is about the web and using technology to develop our web platforms. Chatbots are a massive development area for us. You are at a disadvantage if you don't have access to technology. Now we deal with clients that don't have access to technology and they are at a massive disadvantage. You can't apply for a benefit now without having access to a computer. For us as an organisation, it's increasingly important. More clients want to access us, younger people want to access us online. Our employees actually expect us to have a decent infrastructure, decent access to internet, tech, equipment, all that sort of thing. So it is really important. So the tech industry is one that we are particularly interested in. As I say, that innovation piece across our organisation is really important. So it'd be really interesting to have a conversation or a couple of conversations with some local businesses that can help us on that journey. And then ones that specialise around contact centres, I think would be really interesting. We're not a commercial organisation, but we need to act more commercial. And streamlining our contact centre, how we manage our contact centre staff, how we get performance in terms of calls answered and all that sort of thing would be really interesting to understand. So we have a management team or leadership team of 11 people, so quite large for a local Citizens Advice. It's really important that the people that lead our services and lead our organisation are leaders. There is a key difference for me between management and leadership, and I want leaders in my organisation. I want them to be visionary. I want them to bring people along. I want them to develop our staff and give them the opportunities. But equally, that means me giving my leadership team opportunities to develop. I think if I'm honest about it, we haven't really focused on that over the last couple of years, and it's something we absolutely want to. And as we sort of move forward in that period of innovation, that will have an impact on our leadership team. To be able to foster that, they need to be able to capture that from within the organisation and develop it across the piece. So I think it'll be really interesting to understand how others have done that in small, medium-sized and large businesses. Mark Zuckerberg is a really interesting character, and I love how he's developed Facebook from his bedroom, effectively, an organisation that is now one of the biggest in the world, one of the most well-known organisations, if not the most well-known organisation, but still tries to deliver socially. I think is absolutely something every business and every organisation can learn from, because we all play a role in our society. We all play a role in making our society better for everybody that's in it. Facebook's a great example where absolutely the bottom line is really, really important, but how you utilise that bottom line to make good some of the bad things in this world, I think is a fantastic philosophy to move forward with, and one that I absolutely am engaged with and believe in. Hence why I'm working for Citizens Advice, which is ultimately about helping people and making lives better. So I think Mark Zuckerberg is probably the person